ChatGPT referral traffic increase. So in the last few weeks, we've seen an increase in the referral traffic coming from ChatGPT to websites, right? So these are users who would do a prompt, and within the response, they would click on one of the links and then go to your website, right? I mean, this is great news. We've seen 3 different sources here at Adobe where we do see this increase. One from Adobe Analytics, from GA4 and Optel. So we have a few customers that we have this information. And again, we see a systematic increase on this. And we also see over time that, this has relatively been flat. The click-through rate from the responses, the referral amount has always more or less been equal. So from January to April, it's relatively stable, right? We do see a decrease in the end of April, for April 20th and 27th, which we don't quite really understand why. I think they were playing around here, but we definitely see an increase after May 11th. And if we look into more of the sources of information, again, I did say the increases each one, but you can see that there was a 52% day change for GA4, and Adobe Analytics saw a 28%. So if we weighed these in and all the sources, so we aggregated everything together, we do see a 60% improvement. So why is this? What happened? Are people just randomly now clicking more on the citations? So what actually happened is when your brand is being cited within a response. So before you just get a bolding of your brand name, right? Here, for example, we have one for Adobe Experience Manager, AEM, and you would just see that the ChatGPT would just bold the link. But now they're actually adding a hyperlink to it. So similar, there's the blue links in Google Search, right? And what happens is the user is now more likely to click on that. So it's no longer just the citations, but the brand mention as well. I mean, this is great news because more users will again come back to your website, right? And a 60% increase here is amazing. So I'm super happy that this is happening. And what does this really mean for your brand? So ChatGPT, again, is moving from brand channel to a traffic channel again, right? Again, great news. The signal is robust, a 60% increase per site growth. Again, we're looking at thousands of websites here. So this is a very big number. And most brand mentions are still unlinked, sadly, but this is getting higher and higher, right? So hopefully, if the trend continues the way it does, we should see even a greater number than 60%, right? And we've also added a new feature in Adobe LLM Optimizer. So again, because of these traffic increases, we added the referral traffic to brand. So for example, if something happens at a certain date, like a release like this, you would see right away what it was and why it impacted your website, right? So again, it's a new feature we added to the URL inspector. And yeah, so that's it. Thank you very much. And I hope you're happy as I am in regards to this.